Hello students, welcome to data structure course. Hi, I am Swapnil Chaudhary. So objective of today's session is, today we will going to learn what is an algorithm. What is an algorithm? Then next we are going to see quality of good algorithm. Then we are going to see characteristics of an algorithm. Characteristics of an algorithm. Then we are going to learn how to analyze algorithm. Algorithm. Then with the example we are going to calculate time complexity of an algorithm. So this is what objective of today's session. So let's start with what is an algorithm. What is an algorithm? An algorithm is a finite set of well-defined instructions in sequence to solve a problem. So what is an algorithm? An algorithm is a finite set of well-defined instructions in a sequence to solve a problem. Okay, let's see one of example how to write an algorithm. So now we are going to write an algorithm to add two numbers. So how we write algorithm? Like step 1, that is start. Step 2, that is declare variables. Since we are going to add two numbers, we require two variables to collect that number from user side. So initially we are going to declare two variables like num1 and num2. Again, we need one more variable to collect the result of this two numbers. Means whatever addition perform using on this number, that result must be collect in a variable. So for that purpose, we need to declare one more variable, that is sum. Now step 3, read values, means we are going to read values from user side. So we are collecting that value in num1 and num2. So read values like num1 and num2. Then at step 4, we are going to perform addition operation on that two numbers, num1 and num2, and assign the result to the variable sum. Whatever addition we are going to perform on num1 and num2, the result we are going to assign to variable sum. Like sum is equal to num1 sum is equal to num1 plus num2. So here we are assigning the addition of this two number to variable sum. The next step, number 5, display sum. So whatever addition we are collected or result we are collected in a variable sum, that we are going to display here. And the last step number 6, is stop. So in this way, we are writing finite set of well-defined instructions in a sequence, one after the other, to solve a problem. So this is what an algorithm to find addition of two numbers. Now we are going to see qualities of a good algorithm. We are going to see qualities of a good algorithm. So what is the quality every programmer expected from good algorithm? The most important, an algorithm shouldn't include computer code. What quality it requires? An algorithm shouldn't include computer code. So what does it mean? That while we are writing an algorithm, we must avoid using programming code into that algorithm. Instead, the algorithm should be written in such a way that it can be used in a different programming language. It can be used in a different programming language. Now second thing, input and output should be defined precisely. Okay, so input and output should be defined precisely. Next, algorithm should be most effective among many. Algorithm should be most effective among many different ways to solve a problem. So here, this is one of the most important point. When we are writing an algorithm, we need to think many different way. Means what kind of input, what kind of different output. Suppose we take example of previous example, like addition of two numbers. So here, while writing this algorithm, we must include that algorithm must take an integer value, float value. So here we are clear that we are making clear what kind of input that algorithm takes. But still, user can insert character value. So that condition we must think while we are writing an algorithm. So we can think many different way to solve a problem. So here what we can do, we can print a message that character value can't accept. So this is what a good qualities of algorithm. While we are writing an algorithm, we must think about this good qualities of algorithm. Now we are going to see characteristics of an algorithm. So most of the